Beautiful looking beast. I'm inspired. I like that. How's it? Looks good, eh? Key fob. Here it is, guys. Brand new Triumph Speed Triple RS. Same beautiful quick shifter that the RR has. This is, you know, another bike that you would class in the super naked category. So, you know, it's about the same kind of power as my TUONO triple cylinder instead of a V4. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, Triumphs, I've found from things I've seen online and like comments and stuff like that, Triumphs get very mixed opinions on looks and style and things like that. I really like them, especially this bike with the new headlights. Like the older Triumphs, like if you look at like a, I don't know, 2015 Street Triple or something like that, I really hated those headlights, the front of them. It's just my personal opinion. That's a subjective thing, but yeah, I really like these ones. So today I'm just going to take it around the same kind of route that I took the RR and just compare them. Straight out the bat, you know that this bike's going to be more popular because, you know, it just, the naked sport bike section is just so popular at the moment. You know, it's just more comfortable and it's a more kind of one bike to do it all kind of thing. The riding position is really nice. I'm very upright. I would say a little bit more upright than my TUONO. Even with my bar risers, I have like 20mm bar risers on it, and even with my risers, this is definitely a little bit more upright. Not a huge amount, but noticeably. The back brake's nice and bitey. I'm 6'1". I can get both feet flat down with a very, very slight bend in my leg, so, you know, pretty approachable seat height. One of the things I'm going to be watching out for with this bike is the suspension, because as I mentioned in the last video, a lot of people complained about, you know, even some of my favorite YouTubers kind of noted that this model here with the non-electronic suspension is quite firm, like too firm. I think it's going to be a little bit easier to notice now because, you know, I've just ridden that RR yesterday and I rode over here on my TUONO, which has the same, you know, Öhlins electronic suspension. So hopefully I'll be able to pick up on it. Pull into the motorway here, get a bit of an on-ramp going. It's a very quick bike, no surprises there. Cruise control, beautiful Saturday morning here. While we're sitting here on the motorway, nice and comfortable. I'm not getting any vibrations, no surprises there, very nice and smooth. The mirrors are great. I actually I really want these mirrors on my TUONO. They're about $400 for the pair, I think, but I'm talking to the guys to see if, because I know they would fit, and I prefer them being up like this. I have those low slung mirrors on mine, but I can't put them up high because, anyway, doesn't matter, I'm rambling. I like these mirrors. I want to put them on my TUONO. I'm going to see if I can get a pair. Not much to talk about. It's a pretty uneventful ride if you're just cruising along the motorway at highway speeds. It's just comfortable, smooth, no jerkiness. You have nice controls. You've got cruise control. If I double tap, there we go. I got cruise control. Not ideal. I'll get out of this traffic and we'll try it again, but it's the same as the RR. You know, all the same controls, features, other than the electronic suspension. The quick shifter on this is nice, really nice. Super smooth, not jerky at all. It feels pretty similar to like the Street Fighter V4 quick shifter, but this one's probably a little bit smoother again. One thing I just picked up on right then, this bike is really nice in traffic, like maneuvering around traffic and not chuggy. Oh, I love the lean on it. That's nice. It leans really nicely. Right, I found another road here. I've never ever been on this road. I thought I would just go on a little bit of an explore. I'm inspired by the comfort Okay, this is good because this road is quite rough, so I can kind of feel what the suspension's doing more. It definitely is, yeah, it's definitely firm. I'm actually finding it really nice. That's a cool house. And a wheelie control kicking in there. It really nice. Honestly, I'm finding it fine. Yeah, it's a firm, sporty ride. I guess maybe a little bit firm if if you don't really want like a super racy bike, then maybe it would be a little bit too firm for some people, but I'd be fine with this as like an everyday rider. This is a cool little road. I can't believe I've never been down here. Alright, I don't know where I am. That was fun. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. Alright, oh, we're on the highway. I know where we are. So we're back on the nice smooth resurfaced road, and honestly I think the suspension's great. You know, I would be totally happy with this as a daily rider. In fact, this was one of the bikes I was really considering purchasing when I bought my TUONO, because it was basically the same price. I mean, this was a little bit cheaper than my TUONO, but like, I just really like the look of this, and I like the build quality, and there's just really a lot to like about this Triumph, you know. Like, I really like the looks, I like the build quality, I like the performance, I really like the triple sound. I really like the V4 sound better. And my bike just is so angry. It's like a real hooligan bike, whereas this is like a bit more refined, you know, a bit more what's the word? Compared to my TUONO, this bike is, it's like the RR. It's a bit more of a gentleman's bike, you know what I mean? Like, it's so hard to describe. Really, the best way I can describe it is like the TUONO is just more aggressive everywhere. You know, it's just, the TUONO is like a big boy's MT-09. Right, let's pull over on this corner and we'll see what mode we can switch to. We've been in road mode this whole time. It's neutral. Oh, there we go. Okay, mode, road, sport, track, rider. Okay, let's go sport mode. Click. One thing I noticed when I first rode one of these Triumphs, you think you're in sport mode, but you have to click in on this button here to, like, you know, confirm it. So now we're in sport mode. Obviously the suspension hasn't changed because it's all manual, but the throttle map has changed, and yeah, we're going to have a bit of fun. Getting a little tiny bit of like on-off throttle, and I mean, I'm in sport mode, so I wasn't getting that in road mode as much, but it feels more like the chain is loose. So I'll check that. We're just about to stop here, but yeah, in these you know, urban riding environments, it's really good actually. Really nice and comfortable, easy to handle, flicks around nicely. None of that self-cancelling indicator rubbish. And the OG spot. Neutral's not as easy to find in this one. Here it is. I really like the look of this bike. It's quite angry looking. I can understand why some people wouldn't, you know, personal taste, I guess. But here it is. Triumph Speed Triple RS 2022 model. I do like the colour, but I don't like the yellow bits. Okay. The chain's quite loose, so that probably just needs to be adjusted a little bit. I mean, it's not real bad, but it is loose. So that's where that little bit of on and off throttle was coming from, because it felt more like a chain snatch. But there it is. Very different looking bike compared to the RR. But you do still have Öhlins suspension. You do still have Brembo brakes. It's just not electronic suspension, you know. Single-sided swing arm, same rear tailpiece. Just you get those nice flat bars, bar end mirrors, much more daily drivable motorcycle. Beautiful 1200, I think it's like 1160 or something cc. And yeah, same stuff on the front, same rider modes. We'll chuck it back in road mode. Let's do a sound test. I got an engine light on because it's just ticked over the first service time. Really nice sounding bike. I'd 100% be putting a pipe on it. Let's get out of here, guys. Head back to the dealer. Oh, slow speed maneuvering. I keep forgetting to do that test, but it's really nice. No surprises. It's an upright naked bike. I would place this in the kind of like same category that I would put the S1000R, the single R, but this has noticeably more power and definitely more low down power. But it's that same, I think that's its main opposition, even with the extra power, just because of the smoothness, you know, the rideability and the smoothness of it. It reminds me very much of the BMWs. I don't know which one is smoother, Triumph or BMW, but it's not the kind of ruthless, eye-wateringly angry TUONO or Street Fighter. It just doesn't have that aggression that like the KTM 1290 Duke or the TUONO V4 has. It's a more refined, smoother, daily rideable super naked. It goes like stink, it handles really well. It's on the firmer side of suspension, but I don't have a problem with it, you know. I think it's a great bike. I think it's great value. Well, great value is probably stretching because it's the MT-09 is great value. This is a well-priced premium super naked. And that's pretty much my thoughts on it. The Triumph Speed Triple RS, I like it. I would definitely own one of these if I wanted something a little bit calmer than my TUONO V4. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you've gotten to the end of this video especially, appreciate you. And stay tuned for more content. Here's Rob, the bearded fanny. No, but seriously, that's it. And I like it. It's good. I really, really like it. I like that. I'm heading home. I'll see you guys in the next video.